let's go. This is mostly just an excuse for us to rant about this. Yes. This is a fan-made, is no way officially affiliated or endorsed by Glitch Productions or Gooseworks. All events and interactions in this game are not canon. Not canon. Please do not reach out or harass anyone in Glitch's production team about this game. Also, this game contains Bright Flash. Transitions. Okay, so I think we gotta just like assign each other characters. You want me?
Oh wait, no, I want to be Bubble.
You want me? All right. Welcome to the amazing digital dating simulator, a slice of lifestyle school setting where anything and everything is possible. I'm Kay, and I'll be your principal for the duration of your stay here at the amazing digital academy. Help your classmates pull pranks on the teacher, become a straight A student, or a rule-breaking delinquent. While possibly finding love along the way. I'm gonna fuck the bubble. But enough about my wonderful creation. Let's get you enrolled. First things first, what uniform will you be donning? Oh, so are we a girl or a boy? I mean, honestly, whatever you want, but I like the little skirt. Sounds good. How about your name? What should we call you?
Well, should we do the combo name? Where?
There's just been a good way to combine our names.
Silver.
Like, see, that sounds like Castle. And our middle names don't match at all. Osh. See? Sounds like I'm sorry, it's in me over my brain, but we can't call it that.
So how about where? Should we just go with our classic?
Oh my god. Where, huh? Are you sure you like that name?
No.
This is just a double confirmation. It sounds like there's so much shade. Yep, that's my name. Or
When you say it that way, I'm not sure.
Alrighty then, where? Then let's head inside. I'm sorry, I can't do the camera without yelling.
That's valid.
Okay, who's YM?
I can do the like.
I threw my hair in a messy bun and my blue arms.
No. I am capable of doing that. I've got to turn this just a little so I can see a little better.
Hi, my name is Ware.
I'm a transfer student to the amazing digital academy. My parents moved to the countryside after a vague tragic event that changed the course of our lives.
Beautiful.
After I said goodbye to all my old friends, my parents got my transcripts and packed up the car. The gloinks are the background!
The text is the gloinks. That's marvelous.
Today is my first day at this new school. Everyone's hot!
Oh, you did. That's
lovely. I glanced down at my class schedule. This should be English 101 with Mr. Keener. So where's the teacher? He's hot!
Oh no, he's hot!
As I stepped into the room to let in any other students that might be late to class, someone else hops into the room. It's Jack. The figure looks like a tall white piece from a gaming set. Specifically, he looks like a king in chess. It takes me a moment to put two and two together, but when I do, I almost groan at the fun. Surely his name can't really be.
Hello, my name is Kinger. You must be pleased to meet me.
I am. Mr. Kinder extends a gloved hand, which I shake more out of instinct than out of a genuine sense of excitement.
No, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Where we're now
Look at his glasses.
They don't make any sense. Good morning, students. On the docket today, we have a new student named... what's your name again? Hey everyone, I'm Ware. I look forward to learning with all of you and hope to be friends. I'm Ware. Don't mess with me, it will be good. I'm Ware and I'm always down for a good time.
It looks like Doki Doki Literature
Oh,
Club!
it does!
Alright.
Okay. Very good. I believe I read in the description this lasts 5 days.
Okay.
So depending on how many days that takes, we might do a couple rounds.
Yes. I think we can only play through the first.
I don't know how long, yeah, the demo might just be the first day. If that's the case, we'll just do all of them probably.
Let's go ahead and start with the
Righty-o, go on and take an open seat where most of our students don't bite.
one of the other students, a purple rabbit, seems to grin that
He's the one that bites.
I take a moment to think of who to sit by.
I take a seat next was even gonna skip over the rabbit option. Mischievous looking purple rabbit. I sit down in the teacher's chair.
Save again. Save again.
You said every possible choice.
Yes. I sit down in the teacher's chair. I am the teacher. Sit on Peter's open seat behind his desk. The chess piece blinks at me for a moment before surveying the other open desks. He seems content to let me take his seat.
I guess you're the teacher now.
The mismatched figure speaks off, raising her hand before calling out to Mr. Peter. Very funny, Peter. You have to teach the class. Now make them take another seat. Mr. Keener looks at me apologetically.
Sorry, but them's the rules, kid. I take it. Okay, so it's just the same.
Yes.
Who do you want to sit with? You said not Ragatha.
Not Ragatha.
I'm totally fine with that.
Here's the thing. Neither of us really like Ragatha.
I think she's the worst one.
I feel like she is just...
I'm not saying her coping mechanisms of being a people pleaser are bad. I'm not even saying they're unrelatable. I just find her so irritating and phony. I find everyone else more interesting. So who do you want to try and convince first? Because I feel like whoever we sit next to is more to talk to the most.
I sat down next to the interesting looking student with mismatched lips. Imagine going up to someone and being like, "You look funny. Can we date?"
Alright, if you're gonna
That's
voice
kinda You want to swap?
I was gonna say I'll do YN because
Yes. I'm not going to bother asking you your name or backstory. That's what Kane wants.
I'm sorry.
You heard what I said. After a week, Kane is gonna get bored of this, and you won't even be here anymore.
Did I do something to offend them? Why do you think I'm going to be gone in just a week?
Because that's just how things work around here. Kane comes up with some new student or adventure. Everyone gets excited to know them. Then Kane gets bored or they move away. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm telling you all of this.
None of this makes any sense. But I'm still offended at being treated like some sort of side act in a circus. An NPC, if you will. Well, I didn't ask to be here. All I remember is something happening at my old school that my parents had to move out to the countryside. That's the only reason I'm here right now. Zooble glares back at me, but before we can start to argue, the girl in the colorful hat comes over to us.
Aw, Pommy!
Poppy's adorable!
Hey guys, what's going on over here?
Oh, she's so cute! She says, looking at us. Well, they... I point to Zooble. I love how in, like, games like this, you always immediately know everyone's pronouns.
Yes.
I just find that, of course you would, but, like, it's just funny to me. Just keep saying I'm going to disappear in a week when Principal Kane gets bored of me?
Oh, that's no good.
She waves her hands, trying to defuse the situation.
You know how Kane gets when we don't play along, Zooble. How Kane feels about things isn't my problem. I've just recently started listening to Wolf 359, which is a hilarious podcast. And Doug Eiffel, the main dude, and Dr. Hilbert, the scientist, are voiced by the same man. So it throws me off because we have a really good Russian accent from Dr. Hilbert, and then we have Doug Eiffel. And sometimes you can hear it come out of either one, and it's really funny. But it's like, it's funny.
Have you seen the clip of Zooble's voice actor reacting to French Doug Gangle?
What?
It's so cute. Like, I don't remember why, but they're watching a clip from the French dub because I think someone said, like, you have to listen to French Gangle is the cutest thing ever. And, like, it's like one line that I've just seen a little clip. It's like little French Gangle goes, "Salut, Zooble," and then the rest of the videos they go, "Baby! I love her! I would die for French Gangle!" It's just, like, now we're like our vocal spin. "Salut, Zooble. Salut."
Alright.
Freaking adorable.
How Kane feels about things isn't my problem.
To illustrate their point, they kick their feet up on the desk in front of them. Oh, they're bad. was just settling into my desk and getting used to this place when something burst into the room. Principal Kane, how exciting to have you in the class today. The new figure turned to address us. At his side was a Bubble with razor-sharp teeth. I wasn't sure we were going to get Bubble. I don't think I'll ever get used to this school. Kicker! Class! How do you do? Principal Kane extends a hand, gesturing to all of us. With a sound like porcelain cutting his teeth slam shut. His teeth like they're not solid objects. Where? Wasn't expecting you here. With enthusiasm, his voice as he points his hand at me. Maybe you'll be the secret ingredient to make this school interesting. Rubbing against his chin, is there a reason Zooble speaks to him like they're addressing a blanket saying to the principal of the school? What's up? That's right! The reason I'm here, to make sure we all have an enriching academic experience. One filled with fun, danger, adventure. He begins to listen more and more scriptures, increasing his breakneck speed until I can't even tell what he's saying. And most of all, interesting to our studio audience. He turns towards the window and stares at it for a moment. Is he addressing somebody? There doesn't appear to be anyone outside. However, the numbers are in, students, and it turns out school dramas are just white noise. Normally, this is the time I tell you that means the end of school. School life as we know it. He invites in his hands and walks forward to the classroom and play along, gasping at the revelation. Tangle looks ready to burst into tears. However, my sweet students, your benevolent principal has found a way to bring public interest back to the school in a major way. The sharp Bubble next to him pipes up.
How are you bringing interest back to the school, Mr. President?
You see, my little Tomar emeralds, there's one thing no academy around here has ever had. What's that? Asked the fellow characters. He shakes his head. Wrong! It's surprisingly right, but also not relevant to what I'm talking about. No school around here has had a cultural festival celebrating the unique talents of its students.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's the literacy
literature
club!
No!
So I, big or benevolent principal, decided to put your class in charge of throwing the best cultural festival this side of the Pacific Ocean. Make it flash. We've got to keep the interest in our investment now. The gads! Almost like my deep tissue massage. Alright, Kinger, I'll leave you a list of everyone's responsibilities. You all have 5 days. Break a leg or two. As abruptly as he appeared, Kane darted out of the room, disappearing from view as he headed to his appointment. Alright, class, let's see what roles Kane assigned to you for the cultural festival. Kane lifts a paper from his desk and begins to read aloud. Ragatha, as the class representative, I trust you to organize the other students and make sure the festival presents with no issues.
You can count on me.
Zooble and Gangle, you two will work on art to promote the festival. We have a pretty big school here, so we need plenty of posters and art display during the festival.
I don't know. I still don't have anything I'm comfortable showing everyone else.
Poppy and Jax, look up what a cultural festival is.
Shouldn't we do that before we start making posters?
No, I like this idea. Plus, we get to see what Gangle comes up with for her posters. If it's anything like what she comes up with when she goes Ragatha.
Jax!
Gangle interrupts Jax over it's just not pleading with him to stay quiet. The class erupts into chaos as Zooble and Gangle argue with Jax. Pommy tries to find out what a cultural festival is, and Ragatha tries to salvage what remains of class and get her classmates to had summoned it by thinking of it, the lunch bell sounds. Everyone drops their arguments and files out of the classroom. Time to find out what I'm doing for lunch. NBC After my chaotic first half of the day, I had worked up quite the appetite. The cafeteria was bustling with unfamiliar faces around me. There was a selection of places to buy lunch, but none of them stood out from others. I picked up something to eat at the nearest food place and set about deciding where to sit. Still, as I scanned the bustling lunchroom, I don't recognize anyone in class. Didn't Zooble and Gangle say they ate out in the courtyard? I guess I could just take my lunch back to the classroom.
Keener!
I sat alone. There's nobody felt to hear the lesson.
Can I go serve dinner?
I picked up a garden salad from the cafeteria and stretched out into the courtyard.
I think because of how much we should do a Zooble run and then do your tricks and then save the rest for this
Very good. See how long it goes, but then that would be just one or two. Though there are a half dozen tables out there here, they're mostly empty and it's easy to find Gangle. Gangle gives me a big leg with one of her ribbon arms, her comedy mask showing an expression of cautious excitement. Zooble lifts up her claw hand in a friendly wave as well. Hi guys, thanks for the invite.
No problem.
Did they coordinate that?
No, just let's
I can't remember what Zooble got this couple apart. Either that or they've just been friends for a long time.
The filter's off, guys. They can fuck us. So, where? How are you liking our school so far?
Well, it's pretty different from my old school. I start Zooble and Gangle waiting for my next words. But I think I'm starting to like it here. Gangle smiles, pushing the tips of her ribbon hands together with a gentle blush.
I like it here too. I'm really excited for the culture festival.
We pass the time in relative silence as we eat our lunches. Zooble is the first to break the silence, pointing at my meal.
Vegan or something?
Oh, this? I guess you can salad. Not really. I just grabbed something that looked good before heading out to meet you guys.
I think it looks good.
Zooble.
I like to bring food I cook myself. I can stand the cane stalks at the cafeteria with.
Gangle has a gentle smile on her face as she pokes her bit of shrimp burrow with a chopstick. How she managed to use chopsticks in both of her hands with the tips of red ribbons is honestly very impressive.
I think it's all that. There's a lot of traditional Japanese food in the cafeteria. I never got to eat sushi when I was in high school before.
They go back and forth like this for a bit while I stab at the remnants of my salad. A hush falls over our table for a moment. Then,
So, Zooble, are you going to help me get art done for the culture festival after lunch?
Zooble looks at Gangle and
Honestly, I'm tired of talking about the culture festival. It's just another one of Kane's stupid plans to make us all come together and make us feel good about this stuff. I mean, come on, Gangle. He's having Pomni look at what a culture festival is. Actually, Keener's the one who's Ooh, good point. He doesn't care about culture festival at all. It's just something to make us all busy. I don't see why I should put in any more effort than Kane is, you know?
there's a faint tinkle, like something delicate fracturing, and Gangle's smile falters. Gangle's lip starts quivering and tears welling up at the side of her mask. Zooble.
Gangle, I didn't mean.
But their apology is too late. Gangle's coffee mask is broken and now lies on the table in front of us in 2 pieces. Gangle is sobbing loudly. No! They give me a meaningful look.
Come on, Ware. You understood what I meant, right?
I'm sorry, Gangle. I promised to help you with art for your festival. Gangle Zooble is just annoyed at being pulled around by Kane all the time. They didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I think
the top one is more Gangle focused because then we offer to help.
Yes.
But I think if we do the second thing, we're helping out.
both of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Dale, you want to go outside?
we gotta let him outside or he'll get really mad.
Zooble sighs, exhausted, but clearly regretting that they upset me.
Seriously, Gangle, I promise I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings.
Eagle managed to choke back into the tears to a smile.
You know that. I just wanted us all to have fun today and during the culture festival.
Zooble leans over, putting her hand on Eagle's arm, and I
No, and I'm sorry about being so rude about the culture. If you want to take this seriously, then I'll take it seriously too. Besides, I think Blair's really excited about this, right?
It's time to speak up. That's right! I stumble over my words, injecting as much enthusiasm as I can muster. I care a lot about the culture festival, and I'm really excited to work with both of you on the preparations for it. So we should have not staying over games with composure. Her comedy mask is still broken for now, but she offers us both a delicate smile.
Thanks, you guys. We spend the rest of the day in the art studio working on posters.
I actually have some afternoon class. Zooble wraps their picture like I sure am! No afternoon class. I let Zooble leave the art studio as Gangle starts to smile again, giddy at the prospect of spending a whole afternoon doing art for the culture festival. Gangle pulled open a closet in the back of the art studio, pulling out stacks of paper before handing several pieces to Zooble, along with some boxes of colored pencils.
Since we're all doing art for the culture festival, let's all draw some posters. Then we can vote which ones look like the cut.
I glanced down and started to smile. I glanced over to Zooble's paper. I started drawing a bunch of big designs, contrasting the colors against one another in circles like it belonged in a high art gallery. I connected with Gangle's art, something familiar about the eccentric anime figures she's drawing, but I still can't put my finger on what it is. She's drawing ragged though. Zooble sees me peering over at Gangle's work.
Why don't you start working on your own poster?
Sure thing! I tried to scribble something resembling an excited student for my poster, but the proportions are awful. When I tried to draw the school, all I can do is draw a rectangle with smaller rectangles for windows. I add a little sign at the top left corner and try to draw the courtyard. The picture is complete. This definitely looks like a toddler brain. Something that would end up under a magnet on the fridge for years. Zooble leans over and gives up and leaves the chunk.
Seriously, dude?
Yeah, I suck. It's not like your art is any better. Pretty sad, huh? But it's my best work. Yeah, I suck is self-deprecating.
But pretty sad, huh? It's kind of fun. But it's not like your art's any better. It's really
That feels
neat.
so confrontational, which is not the goal.
I suck.
Yeah, I suck. Because we're chill with it.
I didn't say that. Look, you may not be the best, but we all start somewhere. If you just pity yourself and call your art terrible, you'll never improve.
Zooble's pretty wise.
I tell that to my students every day and they don't listen.
I go back to my art class and I add more to it, watching what Zooble and Gangle do and trying to manipulate things.
Time's up. Let's see everyone's art.
He said all three of our pieces on the table in the center of the art. We all take a moment to look at one another's art. Gangle has drawn an anime-style mascot waving two flags with the school crest on them, jumping up and down saying, "Please visit the school culture fair." Zooble has drawn a series of geometric figures and
Tessellation.
in different colors, but when you look at it from the right angle, it spells out culture fair. I have drawn a few stick figures enthusiastically pointing a box-shaped school with a view perspective and shade lines added making it perspective. It takes a moment for me to realize Gangle and Zooble are looking at me. Oh crap, they expect me to pick my favorite. This is Zooble run.
I do. Actually, I kind of like the concept of circus anyways.
Zooble blushes a bit, rubbing their arm before looking away.
Well, I think we all did a good job. They pause. Except for where?
Girl, you're so right. Gangle giggles as Zooble points at my lapless comedy.
I don't know. It's kind of cute. Cute because it looks like a 5-year-old drew it.
We laugh until the bell rings to dismiss him.
Well, I hated today a lot less than I thought I would.
They look at me, gratitude in their eyes.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Ware.
They say before heading out. I should probably go grab my things, too. I walked to my locker, entering the combinations. I put my books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. As I gather my things, a familiar figure walks up to me.
Oh, hey, Ware. You still here?
I nod, clutching my books.
Well,
sensibilities.
Well, since you're still here, want to walk back with me?
We've made a positive impression.
Yay!
Yeah, Zooble, that sounds nice.
Cool.
Their voice is completely nonplussed, but I can tell they're happy, and I said yes. Zooble and I make our way out of the school front doors. That's fine. Thank you for ending my misery. I walk to the curb, trying to find a comfortable seat on the sidewalk as I wait for my parents to pick me up.
What are you doing?
They give me a weird look, waiting for my parents to pick me up. Why? Zooble seems only more confused by the answer.
Where? How old are you?
I laugh. That's a weird question to ask. I began to count on my fingers, only to realize I somehow forgot how old I am. How did I forget how old I am? It's not important. How old are you? Zooble raises an eye at my response, but lets it slide.
I'm 22. Hey, us too. Well,
I'm 23. I'm completely bamboozled by Zooble's response. I'm completely bamboozled by Zooble's response. That's incredible.
Bamzoozled!
Bamzoozled? Well, I'm probably an appropriate age to be picked up by my parents. Zooble sighs, pinching where the bridge of their nose would be with their claw hands.
Where, I don't know how you didn't notice this, but there's literally is no outside world. Just the school and the dorms.
Dorms?
Yeah, I mean, I still don't like Kate, but at least he gave us all individualized rooms, just a little off campus, and that was...
Zooble pauses to make sure the next words aren't too complimentary towards Kate.
decent of him.
They seem satisfied with their word choice. But my parents, I was dropped out by them this morning. Feels as real as my name in my last school.
Where?
They give me a look of pity.
Seriously, try to remember any concrete details about your life
I'm
outside
freaking
of this
abstract in
school.
this one. I try and try, but all I get is a splitting headache. The harder I try, the worse the pain. I got nothing.
Yeah, something happens to our memories when we come to this school. Come on, let's get you to your room before it gets much colder out.
Zooble takes my wrist in their hand and leads me to the dorms.
Zooble, Jax, probably Gangle,
I have no idea.
Ragatha.
Each door has so much personality. I can instantly tell who is probably staying at each. The red and blue door is probably Tommy's. The door crisscrossed with cotton tape could belong to Jax. And the ranch door reminds me of Ragatha for some reason. Antivirus!
Be gone!
Make sure we're still recording.
We should be.
Okay, yeah, just a funky comment about that. Sure.
Yeah.
we chill. Just checking.
They updated our app, by the way.
It's nicer.
Yes.
We also passed a dark, sleek door with bright geometric shapes on it. Your room?
Yup.
Yes.
Can I come in? Wink, wink. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. They're quick with their response, but not curt. Clearly, Zooble is more interested in finding my room than making small talk right now. Basic door. Unlike all the other fancy doors, mine turns out to be a plain oak door. You know it's mine thanks to a brass nameplate with my name on it.
Well, you want to check it out?
Yeah, let's see what Kane cooked up for me. I pop open the door, looking inside expectantly.
Oh.
If I had to describe this room in one word, it would be inoffensive. Or boring. All the walls are painted a plain shade of white. My mattress is gray, with a thick duvet embroidered with the school's emblem folded on top. 2 pillows also sit on the bed. At the desk is a pile of paper, a set of blue and black pens, a handful of sharpened pencils, a computer that looks like it was plucked out of an office in the 80s.
It's
Zooble pauses to find an appropriate word.
roomy.
I turned to them for a moment before bursting into laughter. You can say that again. I can't hide my great Zooble actually trying to be nice. It's the emptiest room I've ever seen in my life. It's literally so boring, it's funny. Zooble starts chuckling too.
Yeah, I don't know what you did to okay, but he must have decided to give you the most boring room he could think of.
We laugh at the sheer hilarity of my unfortunate room for a few minutes.
Well, the room sucks, but if you give me a few minutes, I'll whip something up to make it less plain.
Sounds like a plan. I guess I'll unpack my backpack and see if I can rearrange things to give the room some more personality.
I'm concerned. Good luck.
Zooble snorts as they leave my room. I close the door. There isn't much to work with, but I manage to arrange the pens in a neat little pyramid and start trying to get something to put on the wall. A few minutes later, someone slides a paper under my door. Pick it up.
Zooble!
It's beautiful! Zooble has done a self-portrait in neo-cubist style, incorporating various geometric shapes to make an interesting background to their self-portrait. I search around on my desk and manage to find a thumbtack. I pin Zooble's drawing to my wall and remind myself to thank them for the art next time. Spending the day with Zooble is actually really nice, despite our rocky start. I hope I can spend more time with him in the future. I lay down on my bed, defeated by the day. It doesn't take long for me to drift to sleep. It doesn't feel like I was sleeping long when the lights in my room flash on, as if overridden by some remote console. The room to my dorm flies open as confetti sprays from the fire sprinkler. Oh no, my darling toolbox characters! Principal Kane announces. Oh well, we'll investigate.
The body pillow! Look at how mad! Kane, what the are you doing to pull this late at night?
Zooble. His laugh is fast and forced over the air. His treatment, but none too pleased by it. You're lucky I can even let you get sleep. This he points out the harsh monotone before covering his tears. I'm here because, even with the culture fair pulling in new views, we're still not hitting the numbers the Academy needs us to. Which is why I'm securing us a sponsorship. He stretches out the last word as some sort of active line. Sponsorship. Without further ado, I introduce you all to not sleep to understand what exactly Principal Kane is talking about. The Wacky Watch! You see, the vendors from Wacky Watch have been having trouble finding a good audience for their product. But now we have the perfect setting. Teen drama! Now, Gangle! I know this is a lot to take in, which is why I've already taken the liberty of fixing a Wacky Watch to each of your wrists! This might sound to my shock, but I'll just tell you on my wrist. Don't try removing them either! They've been affixed to your wrist with a very special adhesive. And if you do try to remove them, let's just say they'll be taking a little piece of you with them. See, my turtle loves, in order to secure the funding, we need to make it to day 5 of the culture fair. I need you wearing the Wacky Watch at all times. Luckily, I secured a deal where I won't need all of you doing it, the ad reads, but it is of paramount importance that none of you insult or try to disable the Wacky Watches. Good luck with school life. Can't wait to see what you do at the culture fair. Bye! He stretches out the last syllable as his body folds in on itself, an infinite number of times, disappearing from sight.
Well, I know it isn't ideal, but at least we can all talk to each other now. Should make communicating about the culture fair easier.
With the sound of breaking glass, Kingle's comedy mask shatters and falls from her face. Tears well up in her eyes.
I don't want a Wacky Watch.
Seeing the situation unfolding before her, Pomni pipes up.
Well, I think it could be useful. And look, Gangle, there's even a picture chat function where you can send people things you draw.
Pomni goes over to Gangle, lifts her wrist, and pointing out the picture chat feature.
That is kind of nice.
Gangle sniffs.
Yeah, that's the right spirit, Pomni. Now let's all get some sleep before we start classes again tomorrow.
Everyone's door closes. Why didn't Jax come out for this? I hear a muffled shout from Jax's door. What the heck? Why is there a watch stuck to my arm? I decide to hide in my room before Jax looks for someone to take out his frustration on. I flick my dorm light off as I close my door. I check my wacky watch. I got a text from Zooble. Looks like they haven't updated their profile picture. I hate this thing. I know I hate it too, but at least we can talk without being in the same room.
Yeah. That is nice. I guess.
Still though, it's pretty late. Want to text more tomorrow?
Yeah.
I almost pull my covers up, but my wacky watch lights up with a few more texts.
And thanks for everything today. For sitting with me and humoring me, and for helping me smooth things over with Gangle, and for being cool when we made fun of your art. You seem like a really cool person, and I keep hoping you... And I hope you keep spending time with the art club.
These are all nice texts, but I was laying in bed and getting these on my wrist, I would strangle someone.
Yes. Even if you can't draw for...
It appears that whatever censor can is applied to the school also works on our wacky watches.
Nice. Whoa.
I'll never be able to swear. My one dream.
Okay.
Ah, well. I send Zooble a laughing, crying emoji before pulling up the covers and getting to sleep. As I get to sleep in my bland and empty room, my thoughts drift to Zooble. Our relationship was off to a rocky start, but I'm glad I stuck with them. I really hope we can spend more time together tomorrow. Day one. Complete! It's like, day one, we just did a whole day. Curious to see how long the demo lasts. Like if that. Thanks for playing our demo.
That was amazing.
That was lovely. I feel like we should play at least one more time because it was just a one day. Unless
my hotspot is indeed running out.
I have a hot.
Oh, you do?
I think I have a hotspot.
Excellent, excellent. I'll turn mine off. We might not even need it because of the game.
I mean, it's not online. We downloaded it.
Good point. Good point. We'll just that closed and. All right.
That was good. Do you want to play it again, like on the same video, or do you want to make them two separate ones?
I feel like two separate would make more sense.
I like that, two separate ones. So we're gonna play another one probably immediately after this, and we're definitely gonna do
whoever you want to.
Yes, but I mean, if there's one we didn't do that you'd like us to do, comment. We'll do it next. Maybe we'll do all of them in the demo. Maybe we'll wait to see how long it takes for the full game to come up. Yeah. Full release coming soon could mean literally anything. So if it's pretty soon, we'll probably wait till the full release. But if it's not for ages, we might do everybody on the demo just cause.
Yes,
so.
yes.
I don't know. Call us back. Let us know. We love comments. We love interaction. But we'll see you next time, which will be very soon.
Indeed.
Very nice.
Zooble.